The late adopter. Guys, Bitcoin did a no-no. It broke the support on the downside. So, you know, yesterday we weren't worried at all. Right now we are slightly worried, but, you know, everything's still fine. We still have a bunch of supports right below us, so, you know, we are looking good. So the thing that we broke yesterday was up here. It was at 44,500. Let me just put a number on that. You can see here 445 number. Also, this 20 moving average very important. The 10 is not as important as 20 moving average, so, you know, going back below this red line, the 20 moving average is bad. So we broke the 20 moving average and support down here on the downside. Technically, we are still not, you know, in any kind of fear mode or anything like that. We got still a bunch of supports on the downside. I'm gonna just show you right now. So, you know, breaking this, it is slight confirmation of some kind of bearish sentiment, but it's not yet that bad. I mean, I won't say it's bad at all. You know, it's okay. It's okay. Like, it's normal pullback, but, you know, it just got a lot of people scared right now. That said, yesterday I also said that, you know, the triangle up here that's happening. Let me just draw the full triangle so you can see the triangle. The triangle up here, we still have a major support down here at 50 moving average and 100 moving average right up here. That's still standing. It's around 41,800 give or take, so that is still major support down here. So any kind of movement between these lines up here, like we said yesterday, that's still in, you know, any kind of, you know, accumulation zone, trading zone, whatever you want to call it. It's only when we start breaking on the downside that we are gonna look bad. So let's draw some. We're gonna go to the weekly time frame over here just to draw some nice support and resistance lines, support lines. But we are not gonna look too much on what's happening on the weekly time frame with this candle over here, because we still got like 3 days left, so, you know, it's not really important what's happening right now. What is important is that we got support down here at 10 moving average. We got support at this, you know, double bottom top up here at 42,000, and we got also support up here because of this pivot wick down here. You can see here a lot of weekly supports right below us. Also this 50 and 100 moving average is going to act as a support. We got this trend line, of course, up here somewhere. Where is it? The trend line up here somewhere like this, right? So what you can see here in this area, right over here area right now, there is a huge bunch of support lines. So breaking this on downside right now does not seem that likely. Why? Because we are overextended towards downside. Like we just I don't think I said it, but we are overextended to the downside. For example, on the 4-hourly time frame, so, you know, bounce up here is more likely. Consolidation up here before the move towards downside or to any of these support lines has to happen. So I don't think right now that we are just gonna go like, you know, straight down. It can happen, but if that does happen, I'm gonna show you that we might just, you know, blast right back up again after that. But these are support lines up here. It goes, you know, it starts somewhere around 43,001, 43,002, goes all the way down to 41.5. So this support area down here is very, very important. Now, why am I saying if we go down below this right now very fast, you know, we're gonna bounce right back up again? I'm gonna show you that, but, you know, just mention it. I think we need consolidation if you're gonna break this towards that side. You never go like fast down and then you hit some kind of very important levels of support and just break through that. I mean, that only happens in some kind of, you know, coins that are dying, rug pulls and stuff like that. You never break the support that way. If you go too fast towards downside, you hit some kind of major support, you're gonna consolidate here before you break that on downside. You're not just gonna go straight through that. Or you're gonna bounce, you're gonna retest some resistance and some support, some resistance maybe, and then maybe break it on downside. But you just don't go do this and then break the support, you know. So some kind of support, some kind of consolidation play might happen here before we actually go down. And before I tell you why that might happen, and if we just go right down, why we have to bounce right back up, this is the level that we have to break towards the upside, guys. This is the level up here, give or take. This is the very important time. So if you see this price move towards the resistance up here, break this towards the upside, become instantly extremely bullish. So we want this move to happen. Now, why am I saying that if we go down straight now, that this is gonna be you know, bounce right back up again? And for that, we're gonna remove a lot of stuff over here. We're gonna look at daily time frame. We're gonna look at something called TLA overextend indicator. So this is just measuring overextensions towards downside and upside, and you know, from the zero line. And you can see from the zero line that we are at some kind of overextend level. So you can see historically up here, these are normal overextend level, nothing really shady about it. Anytime you get these extend level, you kind of go a little bit sideways or whatever, right? But if we do continue dumping on the downside without this, you know, correcting back to the zero line and then going to the downside, if you just continue dumping down here, what's gonna happen? We're gonna have extreme overextended levels all the way down here. Now every time these overextended levels happen, every time you get these overextended levels, you pump back up, right? Anytime you have these big moves towards downside, or these huge overextensions, you pump towards the upside. You know, doesn't matter where you pump towards the upside. It doesn't have to be, you know, be big pump, but you pump very, very fast towards the upside. So if we were to, let me just go a little bit back down here. So if we were to right now just, you know, go straight down to this, you know, we would bounce really fast, you know, on the top side again. So I don't see this happening. So the conclusion is, we did break some support lines, we know that, but we got a huge amount of support right below us, between 43 and 41, and only breaking all of this support, we become actually, you know, fearful and bearish or whatever. And right now we need some kind of consolidation, so nothing's gonna happen today. I think, you know, more likely today is gonna be consolidation. You know, tomorrow we're gonna see how these next couple of days play out. But this move to the downside was expected after this extend smack hug dump pattern played out. Right now I think this pattern is played out, so we are not watching this anymore. And now on the downside down here, we are watching how this play on the support is gonna you know, finish. We see that we are getting nice support. We are seeing that we are, you know, trying to get back up there. I haven't checked this up, but you know, maybe we are breaking the resistance. Sorry, nah, I think it's more like this up here. So this 10 moving average, if we can climb above 10 moving average, maybe this, you know, short-term downtrend might get broken, and there might be a possibility to climb higher up here, maybe above this resistance lines towards the upside. We'll see how this plays out, but today altcoins might actually pump because Bitcoin is climbing a little bit. Yesterday altcoins actually dumped pretty much, you know, minus 10% or something like that, everything. I think something was even down minus 20%. Dogecoin pumped like 2 days ago 20%, yesterday dumped 20%, so you know, it goes up and down pretty fast. So the volatility is definitely in right now. The volatility is definitely in, and right now I'm looking at charts, you know, there is a lot of altcoins that are, you know, 5 plus, 8 plus, 9, some are even, you know, double digits up today. Ethereum Classic, for example, is up 11% right now. So anytime Bitcoin has this slight move towards the upside, altcoins might perform well. So I think altcoins, you know, are gonna be, you know, doing okay today. I don't think, you know, a lot of big stuff is gonna happen. You know, best case scenario, this Bitcoin breaks this 10 moving average up here somehow, and maybe gets up to 20 moving average. That's the like best case scenario. Maybe some kind of resistance up here as well at 44,300, and then we'll see if we get rejected by that and go down. But right now, you know, it's just gonna a little bit sideways action. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button on the way out, and don't unsubscribe. That's the most important thing. See you around, guys. Bye bye.